Hello and happy New Year's Day. This is the Nascar Supertruck Series live here at the North Texas Speedway for the New Year's Day Dash. As you see, it's a big field of trucks. There are 28 drivers. This is the back half of the field on the backstretch from positions 14 to 28. And while that's the back half of the field, here is the front half from positions 1st to 13th. There are some big names in this field. There are some Cup Series drivers with a lot of experience on the short tracks. And while the engines have been fired up and this big field are ready to roll off, but before we do, we're going to present you the starting lineup for today's race. And row number 1 is a pair of DuPont trucks. On the inside, number 5, the DuPont Chevrolet, that's Terry Labonte. And on his outside, it's his teammate, the DuPont Chevrolet, it's Jeff Gordon. And row number 2, the 28 on the inside, and the Napa Ford F-150, that is Ernie Irvan. And onto his outside is the number 3 Goodwrench Chevrolet, that is Mike Skinner. And row number 3, the truck number 7 on the inside and the X-side Ford, that is Jeff Bodine. And onto his outside, and the Papa John's Pizza Chevrolet number 16, that is Ron Hornaday. And number 4, onto the inside, number 52 AC Delco Chevrolet, that is Kid Schrader. Onto his outside, it's the Mack Tools Ford of Joe Ruttman. And row number 5, rounding at the top 10 positions, Mike Bliss on the inside, and the 08 on the outside, number 98, that is Butch Miller, and the Robestas Ford F-150. And row number 6, it's the 6 truck on the inside of the Total Chevrolet, that's Rick Carelli, and onto his outside, number 18, that is Johnny Benson. And row number 7, it's the 61 truck in the Roush Ford F-150, that is Todd Bodine on the inside. Onto his outside, it's number 23 ASC Ford, that is TJ Clark. And then row number 8, it's the 38 on the inside of the Chadlock Ford F-150, that is Sammy Swindell. And onto his outside is number 21 Ortho Ford of Toby Butler. And row number 9, the 75 truck onto the inside of the Bill Sedgwick and the Spears Chevrolet, and onto his outside is number 51, that is Kerry Teague. And row number 10, rounding at the top 20 positions, Craig Hartson on the inside of the AC Delco Chevrolet, and onto his outside that is Butch Gillen in the Ultra Wheels Ford F-150. And row number 11, we have number 12 on the inside as Rob McCatron, and on the outside, number 83 Coffee Critic Chevrolet, that is Steve Pertanga. And row number 12, we have the 1 on the inside, that is PJ Jones, and onto his outside in the McEachern Racing Chevrolet, that is Steve McEacher. And row number 13, we have number 10 on the inside of the Stan Fox, and onto the outside is number 2, that is Dave Ashley, the SoCal Ford Dealers Ford F-150. Then rounding up the field, final row of the field, number 37 on the inside, that is Bob Strait, and on the outside, the Japanese driver number 71 Chevrolet, that is Kenji Momoda. And now here's your race analysis for this race here today. There'll be 28 trucks, 10 laps around this track. There is no banking here for whatsoever, so these guys are going to have to rely on trying to hit their marks as best as possible. And there is nobody going to the rear of the field and no competition cautions. And with that, it is time to go racing here in the New Year's Day Dash. And the restart zone to go. Green flag is waved. We're underway here at North Texas Speedway in the New Year's Day Dash. Side by side in 1 and 2. Terry Labonte now will break free into the lead. Jeff Gordon and Ernie Irvan fight side by side for second. And it's side by side on back into turns number 3 and 4. And Terry Labonte is going to take care of business, leading lap number 1 and into lap 2. And still 2 by 2 behind him. And now 3 wide down the front straightaway. 1 on the apron is Kenji Momoda. And there's still 3 wide going into turn number 1. Rob McCatron on the inside. Now lap number 3, Terry Labonte continues to lead this one. And now Butch Miller up the track. Going to be kicked up by Rick Carelli and some others. And here comes Butch Gillen to the inside, making it 3 wide. And so as well as Rob McCatron. Off at turn number 4, once again going to lap number 4 this time. Ernie Irvan now to the inside for the race lead, going into turn number 1. Ernie Irvan down the bottom. Jeff Gordon is also there. Ernie Irvan now takes the race lead away. Gordon and Labonte fight for second. Side by side, still 3 wide in the back of the field now. They're entering into lap number 5. Butch Gillen making some moves on the inside of Sammy Swindell on top of 9 there. Now for the race lead again. Jeff Gordon, the inside, to take the race lead. 5 laps to go. Terry Labonte now going to follow in second. Oh, sideways is P.J. Jones. He hangs on to it and saves it. 3 wide on the front stretch. Craig Hartson on the inside. 4 laps to go. Gordon still leads this race. Terry Labonte in second. Ernie Irvin and Jeff Bodine there, basically single file. This in the back. And oh, Butch Gillen sideways along with Sammy Swindell. On the wall is Sammy Swindell. And everyone keeps it straight. We stay green. 3 laps to go in this race. Jeff Gordon still leads it. Terry Labonte in second, tucked in behind him. 2 laps to go now for Jeff Gordon. Can he hang on? Oh, contact! Gordon at the track. Terry Labonte back to the race lead. Down the backstretch. Ernie Irvin's behind him. Now, oh, contact again. Terry Labonte on the outside, white flag, final lap. Ernie Irvin to the inside. Mike Skinner is there to follow. Down the back for the final time. Contact made. Labonte's back in the race lead. 3 wide behind him. Terry Labonte's going to hang on and win here at North Texas Speedway in the New Year's Day Dash. And everybody behind him, 3 wide, coming to the checkered flag. Terry Labonte wins it. What a crazy race. Terry Labonte is your winner on the New Year's Day Dash. And we're going to go and take a look at some replays to take a look at what happened. And here is some replay here of this race. Starting on lap number 2, this is kind of where everything kind of starts to become really, really crazy in this race. Kenji Motomoto, for a little bit, was on the apron, and a lot of 3 wide racing in the back. A little bit more here on lap number 3 as Butch Miller got sent up the track, and Butch Gillen was kind of the man of the mission. He was just making some big moves in the inside lane a lot in this race, and so as well as the 12 truck. And this right here was the first lead change of the race on lap number 4. Ernie Irvin to the inside of Terry Labonte to take the race lead away, and Gordon just followed Ernie Irvin. And then there was some more 3 wide here on lap number 5 as Butch Gillen again makes it 3 wide on the inside underneath Sammy Swindell. And then here is the second lead change that happened. Jeff Gordon takes the race lead, coming up to 5 laps to go in this race. And Labonte followed, and then a big save here with P.J. Jones. Hangs onto the truck 3 wide there as everyone was trying to get on by. And then here was 4 laps to go. A big moment happened on the backstretch. Butch Gillen and Sammy Swindell get together, and they save it. And we stayed green pretty much there. Then here's 2 laps to go. The big pivotal part of this race. Terry Labonte gets to the back of the 24 Jeff Gordon, sends him up the track, and Ernie Irvin does the same to Terry in turns 3 and 4, coming to get to the white flag. And they're side by side right here until on the backstretch, everything kind of changes. Right there, it was in contact with Ernie Irvin and Mike Skinner. There was 3 wide in the back, and Terry Labonte was just able to just drive away from that mess and go on to win here today, here at North Texas Speedway, and win the New Year's Day Dash. And here is your race results for today's race. Terry Labonte, your winner, and followed by him was Jeff Bodine, Mike Skinner, Ernie Irvin, and Jeff Gordon, rounding out your top 5 positions. Joe Ruttman, Ken Schrader, Mike Bliss, Ron Hornaday, and Rick Corelli round out your top 10. Johnny Benson Jr., Butch Miller, Rob McCatron, Todd Bodine, and Craig Hartson round out your top 15 positions. TJ Clark, PJ Jones, Butch Gillen, Dave Ashley, Sammy Swindell round out the top 20. And then Steve Portanga, Bill Sedgwick, Steve McEachern, Kenji Momota, and Toby Butler round out the top 25. And in the final 3 positions at the back of the field, Bob Strait, Kerry Teague, and Stan Fox round out your field basically for today's race. Well, that is going to wrap things up here at the North Texas Speedway and a part of the Stop Motion Racing Network. Thank you for watching today's race, and Happy New Year to each and every one of you in 2026. And let's make this year a better one. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. So long and God bless.